So hopefully the game doesn't ruin the simulation again. As of now, we are 21 and 25, and I believe, I might be biased because it's my team, but I believe if the simulation let me do the rotations, let me take care of injuries, we'd be in a playoff spot. Because ever since I did that settings change, I believe we went well over 500, and we actually got into a playoff spot, but we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the last 9 or 8 games. But before that, a 4-game win streak, we lost one, we've lost a couple, but again, another win streak here. There's 5 in a week and a half. I'm not going to make any move now because we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games before the deadline. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at home. So I think it's going to be a good tale. 11 games. If we can win 6 or 7 of them and jump into a playoff spot, I might go out there and acquire a player. Just a depth player, though, because Corver, if we had Corver still without him dropping, I believe we'd be in a playoff spot. But you look at his 87 open, 80 contested, and only a 70 off the dribble. I think I need to go out there and get an off the dribble type shooter. Because, let me show, I don't know, did I show this on the, I may have done this off camera. If we go to scouting, I believe it is, team comparison, all of our weaknesses. Look at the 76ers. I mean, every other team, some teams like the Trailblazers have weaknesses, but they're red. They're not orange like ours. We're the only team that has this many weaknesses. Okay, the Pacers, but not many other teams. That's the only team that has as many weaknesses. I mean, you look at the Cavs, they have none. So we're still quite a ways away. There's only one team in the league that has as many weaknesses, and that is the Pacers. So we need 3-point shooting and athleticism and creating your own shot. Now, I believe we can get that out of one guy. We might not be able to fix that completely, but we can at least make that red instead of orange. I do believe, with the right guy. I'm not going to make it yet, though. I'm going to wait till we get up to the deadline. I'm going to keep the team how it is. Let's simulate through. We start off with, I guess we can say goodbye to that. There's a win. Okay, can we beat Toronto? There we go, there's a win. Klay Thompson, yeah, right, I'm not trading Thompson. I just want to check. Okay, so my team is still the same. I'm going to check every week or so just to make sure that nothing silly happens with the simulation here. There's another win. Okay, we're back 1 game out of a playoff spot. Back. We need to get on a winning streak here. We need to win 3 of the next 4. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, one of these next 2 games we have to win. There's 1. If we could win this, we might jump into a playoff spot. And we do. So we're the 8th team. Wow. Yeah, we're a 500 team. Look at that. 28-29. But we are 8th in the conference now. Obviously, if we go to the standings, we're only like a 3-game win or losing streak out of jumping back to like 10th or 11th. We've separated ourselves from Brooklyn, Atlanta, Washington, and the rest of them, I think. It's Miami, Boston, and us. Now, let me go to the West. Where are the Pelicans? So, they are out of a playoff spot right now. And the reason I say that is because they have a player I'm really interested in trading for. I did do a bit of pre-scouting. I didn't want to spend too much time looking at players. Let me show you who they have. They have Buddy Hield, 24 years old as a shooting guard. First off, he's got a good contract, $4 million for the next 3 years about. He's got great shooting. He's not the best defender, but we don't need a great defender. We're replacing him with Corver. Corver's not a great defender either. Playmaking, he's decent. Rebounding, he's decent. Physical and IQ, he's decent. And he still has room to grow, being a B potential. The big thing about him, though, is, can I go to his attributes? He has an 82 off the dribble 3. and a 78 contested and 83 open. I don't need a 90 open. I just need... I'd like to get maybe an average 84, because then he could create his own shot. Now, I don't know which stats to look at for athleticism. And again, I believe the fact that he has an 82 for off the dribble means he can make his own shots. I do believe. IQ is not the best, but it can get better. Now, in terms of athleticism, is that like layups? Because he's 80 in that. Dunking might be it. I'm not sure what they consider to be athleticism. I mean, that's defense. I don't know what is athleticism. Maybe speed? He's not the quickest guy, but he's got good acceleration, decent speed. Yeah, you know, I think he might be the one to go after. Now, obviously, we would give them back Kyle Korver. How much are we taking on? So we need to give him another $1 million. Who would we give back? Do they need a point guard? They do need a point guard, so they need a backup point guard. They need a point guard in general. So they got Holiday out. They got Galloway out for months. They need a point guard for sure. So we'd probably give them Livingston, the better of our two. I'd rather give up Harris. So is Harris making more money? They're making the exact same. Damn. Okay. So yeah, they need to take players. This is gonna be an interesting trade to try and make. Chuck Diallo, he's got good potential though. Yeah, I don't know if we can make that trade work. Let me go to Trade Finder. Let me go to the Pelicans. What could I potentially get back for him? Or trade for him? So Gordon, no. I'm not trading him. He's 77 now. He's growing very nicely. We really don't have too many players to trade for him. That is the only problem. Let me go to Player Finder. If we just go to anybody, we need a good three-point shooter. So A- at least. See, I wish there was an attribute for athleticism. That's the only thing. I don't really... Physical might be it. I mean, I'll go B- for physical. And then IQ, I'll go B-. Is there any good backups? So J.R. Smith, Powell, Austin Rivers, Eric Gordon. That's nice to see. Oh, no, that's not ours. That's the Eric Gordon. God damn it. So, but like, these guys, they're not good three-point shooters off the dribble. They're just good open shooters. Okay, one guy I found that might be, in the future, somebody we could go after. There is Harry Reese. He's got 80 open, 90 off the dribble. He doesn't, and where's the three-point? Oh no, he doesn't have good contested, but he's got good open. He's got good off the dribble. He's 22, and I mean, he's only got C potential, I believe. Let me go to shooting guard. Where is he? Let me go to three-point shooting. He's only got C potential, but I mean, we have the roster spots to go after him. I'm going to give him, I'm going to ask, I mean, just the minimum. Let me just give him the minimum for 1 year plus a team option. Offer the contract. He's declined. Okay. What if I give him a bit more money? Declined. Okay, I'll give you $1 million. He accepted. So, okay, I'm just going to get him because there's not really anybody we can go after. There's no shooting guards to go after. Let me go to Trade Finder. And let me just try and offer up. Let me offer Harris and Korver. And maybe a second-round pick. The Knicks second-round pick unprotected. I just want to see if we can get a decent backup shooting guard out of it. Let me see what comes in. Grant, no. I'd like to see a shooting guard pop up. Doesn't look like we're going to get anyone. Nieto. He doesn't have a good off-the-dribble. There's really nobody. Deladova. Spates, that could be interesting. Spates he's a good stretch big. And then Deladova. But again, I need that off-the-dribble shooter. I'm actually interested to do this deal. We're basically upgrading Harris to Deladova. I'd rather have Deladova as a backup anyways. And then Livingston becomes available to trade away. We're giving up 2 second-round picks, but that's okay because this year we have 4. We still have... Oh, no. Are we in 18 or 19? Yeah, okay, I'd want to keep my pick. So, Next year we have 4. I want to keep my pick for this year. I'd like to try and get a good pick late in the draft. I'll give up another second-round pick from next year, but would I rather have Spates than Korver? Korver's got a decent contested and a good open. And then Spates, yeah, I don't know, because we already have a good center. We've got Vujicic, Biombo, and Bogut, and then Gordon and Looney. We don't need any more big man. We're just going to become even more crowded. I mean, could we? Yeah, we can't really move. I mean, we could move Gordon to small forward. While Tatum is injured. That could be interesting. That could be an interesting move to make. You know what? I'm going to try that out. I'm going to make this trade. Will they make this trade a counter? Holy crap. That many second-round picks? Yeah, no thank you. I'll give you these two, though. I'm not giving you all of my second-round picks there. I'll give you ours from next year, though. Will that work? Holy crap. I don't want to give up too much. I mean, I'm okay with this deal. It's just, I don't want to give up our second-round pick for this season. That is the only thing. We are going to get better depth. We're giving up a 73 and a 71 for a 74 and a 74. So we are going to improve our depth a little bit. And I mean, in the future, they're great guys for depth. No doubt about it. Right now, they'd be playing backup. They're perfect for just depth, though, for sure. I don't want to trade away my second-round pick, but we can always swap second-round picks from next year for this season at the draft. So you know what? I'm going to make that trade. It's not the trade I was looking to make, but I think it's a doable trade for sure. So now we have 15. Let me do one thing. Okay, I got to do the rotations real quick. So obviously Dellavedova is going to get a good amount of minutes. Livingston, yeah, you're gonna come out now. I'm gonna replace you with Delhi, and then I'm gonna give Spates a little bit more minutes. And I'll give Reese. I don't want to give him minutes, but I'm gonna give him like 8. I'll just give him like 8 minutes, so he can at least grow a little bit, hopefully. And then I just want to see if we make Gordon a small forward. What is his overall gonna go up? I'm curious. So let's give him a small forward, and then the backup will be power forward. I want to see if that's going to help his overall. So 78, it does actually. It helps his overall go up. Now, what about Dellavedova? So he's a 74. What happens if we make him a shooting guard? Will he go up to maybe a 75, 76? That would be nice. Have a good Aussie on the team, you know what I mean? Let's go shooting guard and point guard. What does that do to his overall? He actually goes up to a 7, so both of them go up 1 overall. Okay, that's good to see. Now, the minutes per position is all out of whack, though. Let me just go best lines. Let me see what happens. So, they got all the right people out. I mean, we got McDermott, Spates, Don T.S. I'm going to move him down the rotation a little bit. I'm not going to play him as much. I'll play him maybe 13 minutes and then give Reese a bit of minutes. I'll even give him like 10. I'll give Reese like 7. There we go. I'll give Bogut a few. Because Bogut is he's a good defender. And then we got Gordon, Looney. Yeah, now we got Looney, though. I don't know. I'm going to try this. Vujicic, he needs to play more minutes for sure. I'm going to move down Dellavedova to 20, Biombo to 20. I'll give Vujicic 31, Teague 32. I'll give both of them 32, and then I'll give Gordon an extra couple minutes. I'll give him 28. I'll give a few extra to Dellavedova and Biombo, I suppose. Let me see if this team can do much. Let me see. Now, do we have anybody player contracts? Oh, no. Contract extension. So, undecided. McDermott and Gordon. If we lose any of them, that is going to be huge. I really hope we don't. Oh, one sec. Yeah, let me stop simulating. Let me just see one last thing. Trade Finder. Let me try and ship Don T.S. and Livingston. I want to see if I can get a backup shooting guard. I still want that shooting guard. So we got Tony Allen. Okay, let me see who else we got. Tory Daniels. No, he's not a good shooter. I'm gonna go back to him for sure. Let me just see what else we have. I'm looking for a shooting guard. That's all I'm interested in. Simmons. Nope, you're not what I'm looking for. Nope, not you guys either. Bonyans, nope. I'm looking for 80s. I need an 80 contest or an 80 off the dribble. I need somebody that can make his own shot. So let me go to Allen. What? He's a terrible three-point shooter. Yeah, he can't shoot. Yeah, he's a defender for sure. He might be good. You know, if we had the shooters on the team, I might go after him, but we don't have the shooters, so I'm not going to go after him. He would be a good backup to Klay Thompson. One defender and one shooter, but let me go to team comparison. So, yeah, at least, okay, so three-point shooting is no longer a weakness, but now all of a sudden playmaking's a weakness, so we still got a long ways to go in team development. Let me go up another month or so. There we go. Let me see. Can I re-sign these guys' contracts? So they're still undecided. I better be able to sign them. They better not go to free agency. I'm going to be quite mad if McDermott and Gordon leave the team. We really do need them on the team. So we are only a few wins out of getting 7th in the conference, which would be quite nice. So a loss, a win. Okay, about a 500 team. We need to go on a bit of a winning streak. Come on. There we go. A 2-game, make it a 4. We just can't get on a winning streak. A loss, win. 2 losses, 2 wins. A loss, 2 wins. A loss. Come on, guys. Get on a bit of a winning streak. A 5-game winning streak. That's all we need to really cement a playoff spot. Damn, so 35 and 36. Is anybody going to catch us? Okay, good. So Miami's fallen off a bit. Boston's still there. We got back-to-backs Boston. Wow, that's going to be huge. Can we go into them on a winning streak? Okay, so we won 3 of 4. We have to beat Boston at least once, if not twice. Damn, so they're going to beat us the first time. That's big for them for sure. We have to beat them. We have to beat them. Yeah, good. Blow them out. Blow them out of the water. There you go. So we split that. Oh, did we just clinch a playoff spot? Did we just clinch it? We did. Wow. Okay. So we are 100% in the playoffs no matter what happens. No matter what happens now, that is great to see. Perfect. Now, have my rotations got fucked up? They have! They have! Oh my god, are you shitting me? McDermott got injured. Why doesn't it let me do it? Oh my god. That is the most frustrating thing on the planet. I mean, I'm happy we got a playoff spot. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna go in 500. So LeBron James, MVP. Fultz, Rookie of the Year. Payne, 6-man. Davis, defensive. Payne, improved. Tyronn Lue. Okay, did we have anybody? Orlando doesn't look like it at all. Nope, nobody on any teams at all. So Tony Allen, look at that. Tony Allen is a defensive first player team. Maybe we should go out and get him. If Memphis, they're in the playoffs, so depending on how they do, maybe we make that trade to go after Tony Allen. Maybe we do, but in the meantime, I am so pissed. God damn it doesn't consult me on injuries. It did in the first season. I don't know why it stopped doing that. If you know how to change, if you know what to do in settings to change that, please do let me know, because I have no idea what to do about that. But we are going up against Cleveland Cavaliers. Probably going to get swept. But like I said, it's better to get swept and make a playoff spot and a playoff round than to finish last and not even be able to pick. So I'm happy we got here. If you know how to manually do the rotations, let me know. And hopefully we can make another trade. I like the trade I made. We got good depth, great depth for the future. Once Eric Gordon and Tatum become starting players, we're just going to have an insane depth. We're going to have a great bench. That's about it, though. I'll catch you for the playoff round 1. See you in the next episode.